What's YouTube? It's your boy KingSupreme. Back in the video, we got Michael Jordan 75 stories. Now, if you're new here, welcome to the channel, homies. Just be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share if you want to see more bangers from me, boy. You feel me? Because the grind never stops. But hey, got some more Michael Jordan videos today. Very excited. I got to some Larry Bird videos today, and I wanted to get to another Michael Jordan video. I read to a bunch of the NBA legends, especially Michael Jordan. Loved every single video, every single thing, getting really just appreciating, this GOAT, bruh. You feel me? Getting to appreciate and watch his greatness, watch NBA legends talk about him, watch, videos, highlights, all of that. It's so cool to watch. So I want to get to some more videos from him. So very excited. I saw this was requested. I went to one the Larry Bird 75 stories. So I want to get to Michael Jordan. So let me know any other Michael Jordan videos you have for me in the comments. Just let me know, spam it down below, all of that, and I'll get to more and more of them. But hey, let's get straight into this Michael Jordan 75 story. Let's get him out.
Michael Jordan wasn't just a basketball phenomenon, he was a global icon. With his unmatched athleticism and mental toughness, he won 5 league MVP awards and was the driving force behind the Chicago Bulls' 6 championships in the 1990s.
Michael can beat you in a lot of different ways. He can beat you mentally, beat you physically, he can guard you, and he can score. I know in my time, he was better than all of us.
He's always been a clutch performer and one of the guys who can take over late in the game, and that's what really made Michael Jordan so special. When the game was on the line, no one was better.
The thing that Michael Jordan doesn't get the most credit for probably would be the fact that he's the most fundamentally sound basketball player that ever lived. If you look at all the highlights, you see the dunks, you see the jump from the free throw line. But when he's on defense, the correct hand in the passing lane. When he's boxing out, he turns the correct way. When he's in defensive position, he's weak side, he's on the right side of the ball. Like, he's the most fundamentally sound basketball player who was the greatest athlete. Most guys who are super athletic don't do that.
Right.
To me, that's the one thing he does not get credit for.
That's a good point, Kenny.
Hopefully I can make a name for myself. I think Michael Jordan sounds pretty good to me.
In his second year, which he missed most of the year with a foot injury, his own team didn't want him to play in the playoffs. And they were going to be playing against the Boston Celtics in the very first round. And we've got one of the great teams ever. In the first game, Michael Jordan, who we'd read about, heard about, and a nice career down in North Carolina, Olympic gold medal, and we play Michael, and he just puts himself in and says, I'm going to play. Game starts, Celtics were just rolling, playing great. Celtic crowd, Boston Garden, just over the tops, fantastic. At the end of the game, which the Celtics win handily, Michael has 49 points. And we kind of shrugged, and because other guys have scored many points in games where they lose. And so we're kind of in the locker room after the game and muttering amongst ourselves, well, he'll never do that again.
Jordan with 8 on the clock. Jordan ties the game.
Oh, boy.
This is when you knew he was different.
And you're looking at an all-time record.
Oh, boy.
So in the locker room after this game, when he gets to 63 in our face,
63.
we look at each other and we say, this guy's pretty good.
Off to Jordan, Michael down the lane.
Yeah, he's credit where credit's due.
Michael Jordan to the hole.
He was retired playing baseball. He asked Ryan Higgins, can he come to practice and just practice? He wanted to play some basketball. He itching to play some basketball. He asked Rick Adelman. Rick Adelman said, yeah. So he came to practice. He was still in shape and all this and all that. But, we thought he was rusty. He wasn't going to. But, he asked, how good is this Sprewell kid? He's like, we was like, he's good, but he's not on your level. But he's good. He's an all-star. So it seemed like when we said he is an all-star, it seemed like kind of took him like, okay, let me see if he really is an all-star. And oh my God,
He's different.
It was ugly. He took over practice. It was him, Ronnie Cycling, and some other guys. Ronnie was on our team, but he played with our guys. You could tell he was still the best in the world.
Michael Jordan,
this not even fair.
There's very few people on this planet that can do this.
Try to choke off starts.
I take pride
The reactions.
Never been dunked on. In 19 years, I could probably say I probably only been dunked on like 3 or 4 times. But his arrogance, Michael Jordan, came baseline one time and tried to dunk on me. And it hurt my heart, but I had to flagrant foul him and lay him out. And when I went to shake his hand and pick him up, he said, "Don't ever help nobody up." And he bounced right back up. And I knew then why he was the best player in the game. It resonated with me later because Pat Riley once told me, "You show other players respect by showing them none."
I joined Uber One for the $0 delivery.
That's a quote right there. You show other players respect by showing them none. That's wild. Whoa, I never even thought about it like that.
So Michael Jordan was like, "Hey, we're on different teams. Yes, we're friends, we're fraternity brothers, we're on different teams, but when we're on this court, I don't know you, Shaq."
To compete, to win, it's all I live for. When you lose, you're easily forgotten, and I don't think anyone would want to go to their graves forgotten.
If you really wanted to get a look into Michael's soul, you would actually watch a practice, not a game. When you watch somebody that talented, that focused in practice, that hardworking, that dominant in practice. I mean, he made every single drill feel like Game 7 of the finals. That's how competitive he was. And he just set a tone for himself and for the whole team with the way he approached practice. And that was pretty unique.
Wham! In your face.
Michael tonight is showing the entire repertoire.
I just remember being a kid and getting the chance to watch somebody that he just did everything well. You know what I mean? Like, he played basketball at the excitement level. He won. He seemed to be like a tough competitor, vicious. Off the court, he's commercials, like he just did everything. He had the coolest shoes, and like he dressed well, and like he had the perfect smile, and it was just kind of like he was a superhero.
That is vintage Jordan superstar.
From growing up watching him to having to guard him, who is Michael Jordan in your eyes?
His impact on and off the court really just helped change and grow the game, and I think our perception in terms of what athletes are and what they can be in terms of inspiring, being the most popular person in the world during his heyday. I mean, Michael Jordan was everything, and you talk about growing up watching him. Well, at times in the NBA, I felt like I was watching him, and I'm sure all of my contemporaries were as well. And it was funny, when you would go play against Michael Jordan and the Bulls, and you'd go into the United Center, and it was funny, you'd go out to warm up before the game, and you're in layup line 20 minutes before the game. You look down the other end, there's no Chicago, there's no Jordan. 18 minutes, no Chicago, no 16, 14 minutes. And now you're thinking, like, they're not coming out here? Like, he's not coming out? And then they'd come out with like 12, 11 minutes, and then you're like, okay, don't look down there.
Right.
Don't look there. Just stay, stay focused. But every once in a while, you had to like kind of peek and just look to see what Jordan was doing. And he was everything. You were a fan. Obviously, you wanted to do well and compete against him. Mm-hmm. But you had players who went against him, played against him, who were fans of him.
That's wild.
And
that's respect,
it was hard to not get caught up in the Jordan hysteria because he was that great, that dominant, and that important to the game.
On the court, I remember saying something to him one time. They were down. This is when they were trying to win 73 games. They were trying to get the all-time record. We had them in the afternoon game. Game meant nothing. They were in the playoffs. I was playing with the Pacers. We were in the playoffs. We were up 8 points with about a minute and a half left. And I remember standing at the free throw line, and I looked at him. I said, "Why don't you go sit down? Game's over." And he looked at me. The next minute, I'm telling you, he played like it was Game 7.
Wow.
I'm like, what's wrong with this dude? I mean, he was playing like it was Game 7. He did not like the fact that I just said that to him. I said, y'all not getting this record. And all of a sudden, it was a 1-point game.
That's
so
wild.
Larry Brown calls timeout. And we go to the bench. And I think one of my teammates, I don't know if Antonio Davis, he said, "Hey, did you say something to him today?" I said, "Yeah."
Did you say something?
I said, "I told the game was over." And Larry Brown heard it, and Larry was like, "Why would you do that?"
It's hilarious, bro.
How would you do that? Privilege to watch you play.
That was great, bro. Dog had fans playing against him. It's crazy, bro. You feel me? But how could you not appreciate and respect this game, though? That I'm saying. But that's the video. Hope y'all enjoyed it. More videos dropping soon. Appreciate all y'all for the continued support, continued love, and thank y'all for the continued also just let me know about all these suggestions and everything. It really means a lot, you know. It lets me be able to react to more stuff, post more stuff for y'all, so I appreciate it. But that's the video. Hope y'all enjoyed it. More videos dropping soon. Michael Jordan, the GOAT, bro. Always love getting to see more Michael Jordan videos and just seeing the respect and appreciation that everyone gives him, man. Just puts a smile on my face, man, because he deserves it, you know what I'm saying? The Larry Birds, the Magic Johnsons, the Michael Jordan, obviously, you know, the Barclays, you know, they all deserve their credit type. So that's the video. If you enjoyed it, more videos dropping soon. Appreciate every single one of y'all. Let me know what you want me to react to next. That's it. Like, comment, subscribe, share if you want to see more videos. Instagram's on the bottom of that screen, also in the description. If you want to hit me up, DM me, message me, do all that shit so I can keep on spamming these videos out for you. I appreciate y'all so much for watching. It's your boy, King Supreme. Catch y'all next time, homies.